Hey yogis, Tina here. Today's class is going to be a nice vinyasa flow. We'll get into the whole body, build some strength, get some nice stretches. There will be a couple shapes with this deep knee flexion, so if you have any issues with your knees, you can sit in a crisscross at any time that I cue you to find that deep knee bend. We'll start facing forward in this deep knee bend shape of a hero pose. Feel free to sit on a block or a pillow, and again, if this isn't comfortable, crisscross. Hands can rest on tops of the thighs. Shrug the shoulders up into the ears. Take a full breath in through the nose. And let the shoulders rock down the back. Sigh the breath out of the mouth. And then just be here. Be in this shape on your mat, in your space, in your room. You can close the eyes. Let's let the shoulders get very heavy. Take your belly button and draw it closer to your spine, and that you might feel the tailbone tuck under. Place hands at heart center, tuck your chin to your chest. Flutter the eyes open, look down at your fingertips. And then inhale, the arms reach back and overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, float up. This time interlace the fingers, press the palms to the ceiling. The arms are by your ears, so let's press the arms back just a bit. And an inhale to get lighter off of the heels as you reach up and back. And the exhale to curl in, chin to chest. Try to keep those arms out of your vision. Inhale again, up and back. And exhale, curl in. Inhale. And exhale. One more, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, upright. Take a high twist to the right. Let's drop the left hand down to the thigh, and the right arm can reach back or drop it down or wrap it around your low back. So intend that right shoulder open, gaze behind you. Use the inhale to sweep the arms back up to center. And exhale, tent the hands down off the sides of the mat. So you're just gonna bump your hips up, feet to the right, hips to the left. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, twist left. Let's drop that right hand down, and left arm again reaches back, lowers down, or wraps around your low back. Inhale to come forward again, sweep the arms up. Now tent the hands down, we'll come through a boat pose. So a little lean back, just sweep the legs out in front of you, and then hold underneath the legs. Pull your heart further forward, drop the shoulders out of the ears. Then you can take hands to heart center. And tap the toes down, wrap the arms around legs, squeeze in. And roll yourself forward to your tabletop. Stack your joints, shoulders over wrists, hips over the knees. And then let's extend right leg back in the air. Look underneath you, see that the pinky toe is facing down as well. Press out through your heel. And then you've got your left arm out in front of you with the thumb facing up. Inhale, press the right hand down, then float the arm and leg. And on your exhale, curl under, elbow towards knee. Inhale again, lift up. And exhale to curl. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, extend. Let's lower the hand down, drop the toes at the back of the mat, and kickstand your left shin so it's angled off the mat. Then drop the right heel down and float the right arm up. Circle that wrist. Now let's let that arm fall right behind you. So getting into the shoulder and the chest. Extend the fingers as you press out through the heel of the palm. Take that right arm up on the inhale, and on the exhale, let's cross it over. So reach towards the top of the mat. Really stamp that right foot down. Look down, hand returns to the mat. Let's come to the ball of that left foot. Feel free to circle the left wrist for a moment. And then we're going to step your left foot back to find your high plank pose. Keep the feet as they are, let the hips rise for down dog, and we'll keep moving between those two poses. Inhale, glides you forward, high plank. Exhale, hips high, down dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, navel to spine. And exhale, down dog. Pause, take a half step in, and we'll hold this downward face. You can pedal into one knee at a time. Give the head a shake. And then a few breaths without any movement. Then lift the heels as high as you can and bend the knees as deeply as you can. Try to have the belly touch the thighs and press back. Now look forward and one foot at a time, step the feet to touch top of mat. Flip the palms. Now they're facing up and fold chin to chest. With your next inhale, soften the knees a bit as you rise up all the way to standing. Then extend the arms and legs and exhale, hands to heart center. And then inhale, the arms reach up again. And the exhale, lean out. Let's have those palms face down, fold. Step back one foot at a time, high plank. And let's take a variation. So drop the knees down to the mat and pick up the feet so that the toes face the ceiling. Now hug navel up, shift forward and bend elbows low plank. Straighten arms, heart forward, up dog. Drop the toes down, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Slow and steady breath. Looking straight back. Now let's float your left leg in the air, three-legged dog. Take a moment to stack the hip and bend the knee. Find some movement for the ankle and the toes. And then re-extend that leg, look forward, and left foot steps to the top of the mat. Let's stay on tented fingertips here. Make sure the knee is over the ankle and wiggle the back toes back. Now we're gonna get lighter on the hands and float them out to the side like airplane wings. So feel the strength of this left hamstring. Now press that left foot down, come up to your high lunge, arms up overhead. And then let's go right back down again to that hover and float the arms back. So strong leg, come up high lunge. And the exhale to a hover. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, come up to your high lunge. Now straighten that left leg, give it a rest. Basket hands behind the head, elbows press back, take a lift up and extend back. Right hip presses forward. Inhale takes you to center, find your high lunge again. Hands to hips, drop your back heel down like your warrior two. But we're gonna transition to face the back of the mat. So your left leg straightens, those toes face in, right toes face back, and bend that knee, warrior two facing backwards. Let's glide out, side angle, right elbow down, left arm across. Options here to take that left arm, wrap it around your low back, open that shoulder behind you, but draw navel in. One step further if you'd like it, right arm reaches out in front of you. Let's use your inhale to come back up, warrior two. And all the way down, hands to the mat. So we're facing backwards for a moment. Pick up right foot, step back, high plank. This time you can keep the knees lifted as you glide forward, low plank. Tops of feet to the mat for your up dog. And hips high, downward facing dog. So you've got a different gaze point for a few breaths. Inhale, lift heels. Exhale, bend knees, look forward. Inhale to step the feet top of mat. And exhale, fold. Rise up to standing with your inhale. And exhale, hands to heart center. So what we're going to do is take your left knee and hug it in as close to your body as you can get it. So you can use both hands around the shin. You're pulling in, a little bit of an up motion, and be sure to press that right foot down. Now we're going to transition to a quick warrior three from here. So lean out a bit, release the leg, let it kick straight back, and the arms go wide like airplane wings. Now we're going to drop this left foot back, come up to standing. You're in a brief high lunge, but turn to the left side of the mat and find parallel feet, setting up for your wide-legged forward fold. Hands to hips. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, lean out and let the hands come down to the mat. Press the mat away from you and then walk the hands closer, let the head drop. Making sure you're leaning towards the balls of the feet as well. Press the mat away as you inhale, hands to hips, and come all the way up to standing. Let's have the left toes face forward. And you can heel toe the right foot in a step. Make sure the torso is facing off the side of the mat, and arms go wide, triangle pose. Take a lean out. Left hand inside, right arm reaching up. Similar to what we took in your side angle, the right arm can half wrap the low back, and the left arm can reach out towards the top of your mat. Use your inhale to come right back up and hands to hips. Look forward and let's take a big step. Return to the top of your mat. So let's take that left knee and hug it up and close in again. We'll go one step further, working towards a standing lotus pose. So if this is absolutely not working for you, you can find your tree pose, okay? Otherwise, you hug up and up, take the heel to the opposite hip, hold on to that foot, and then you let the left knee open up. Now that left hand can kind of stay holding that knee, or it can wrap around your low back and maybe find your right bicep. Stand tall and firmly in that right foot. Now let's unwind. So left hand to that leg or knee again, pick it back up, then extend that leg out, give it a spin, drop it down, and connect your Namaste at the top of the mat. Wash away with a vinyasa. Inhale up and an exhale to fold. Plank pose, inhale. Low plank, exhale. Upward dog. Downward facing dog. Glide out to your high plank pose and let the heels drop towards the right. You can lower the right knee down for support. Left hand to hip and left arm up overhead. Let's access your side body by reaching left arm long towards the top of mat. And if you wanted to get fancy, you can see about floating that left foot a little higher. Then land the hand and foot, go right to plank and straight to dog, and then float right leg in the air. Step right foot forward. Grounded lunge, so the left knee drops down. Let those back toes untuck. And walk the hands up to your front thigh. Your inhale breath, we're going to reach the arms up. Reach for the ceiling. Then let's tap the fingertips down. And now extend through your right knee. See about keeping the big toe grounded. Bend into your front knee again. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, tap down. And inhale, extend. Another round, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to hold, so walk the hands so they're under shoulders. Stretch for the top of the ankle. Heart is extended forward. And then rebend into that front knee. Hands will walk inside the right foot as the right foot walks a little wider. And so now you're in your lizard lunge where you can stay on your hands. You can work your way down to the forearms. Props can definitely go underneath your arms to bring the floor a little closer to you. Take a few deep breaths, letting the head go. Keeping the shoulders out of your ears. And drawing that right knee closer to your body. For the last breath or two, you can tuck the left toes under and pick that knee up to activate your lizard. Drop the knee for a beat, climb yourself back up to your hands. And then we'll all lift the knee so you can step right foot back, high plank. And exhale, low plank. Upward face. Downward facing dog. Let's drop the knees down to the mat. Hips towards the heels. Take that same opening shape we found. You may close the eyes for a few moments. Come back to a deep, steady, audible breath. Come to a taller kneel. Make a little space between the knees and the feet. Inhale, the arms reach up. Take the opposite thumb on top, interlace, and press the palms to the ceiling. So be sure to press the hips forward as you lift up and back. And on the exhale, we're just hovering over the heels. Arms press forward. Inhale, lift up. Exhale to a hover. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, hover, and then drop the hips all the way down and sit upright. Let the hands rest to the side. So just bring the knees back together again, and we'll take the twist. Right hand comes to the outside of left leg, left arm back, tapping down or wrapping the back waistband. Unwind yourself by sweeping the arms up. And then exhale, let the hands drop down, pick up the hips, feet to the left, hips to the right, and we'll take the counter twist. Left hand across, right hand back, and turn to the right. So again, you can pick up that right arm, making your core do a little bit more work, wrapping it around the low back, opening your shoulder. Now we're going to unwind and come through Navasana boat pose. So with the hands planted on either side of the mat, swing the legs forward, scoop under your legs. Then we're going to take a little dynamic work. So reach the arms up, maybe extend the legs, and then tap down, hug in. Again, inhale, extend arms and legs, and exhale, tap. One more inhale, and exhale. Now roll yourself forward, find your tabletop. Spread the fingers wide and send left leg in the air. Toes are facing down. Zip your core up and extend right arm. Press the left hand down and then float arm and leg. Exhale to curl under. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, extend. Let's drop the hand down. Kickstand right shin off the mat. Lower the left toes and the heel falls towards center so the left arm can rise. Circle the wrist. Now let the arm fall behind you. Point the fingers and press out through the palm. Left arm up, inhale, and then side body, exhale the arm across. Press the hips high. And then we'll come down, hand to the mat, circle that right wrist. Right foot is going to meet left foot for your high plank pose. Glide forward, bend elbows, low plank. Upward face, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift heels. Exhale, bend knees, look forward. Breath in takes you to the top of the mat. And exhale, fold. Urdhva Hastasana to rise up. Inhale, stand. And exhale, Samasthiti, hands heart center. Let's find your chair pose at Katasana with the arms reaching. Arms wide, take an interlace at the low back. Roll the shoulders down. Extend the elbows. Heart opener. Exhale to your lower chair pose. Try to look for your toes. Sink the hips as low as you can get them. And then we'll take it into a fold. Legs extend, knuckles reach up. Let the hands rest all the way down to the mat. And inhale, high plank. Exhale, low plank. To upward face. And downward facing dog. Right leg floats, three-legged dog. And we'll open the hip, bend the knee, circling ankle or toes. Taking a look forward, straighten the leg and step. Right foot to the top of the mat. And we'll stay here in this runner's lunge. Tent onto your fingertips, find a solid bend in the front knee and challenge the back foot to move back an inch. Now get lighter on the hands. Reach the arms back so the palms are facing down. And think of up dog, so lift your chest away from the thigh. And then a strong leg presses you up to high lunge, arms frame the head. And then an exhale back to the hover. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, hover. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, high lunge, pause. Now press to a straight leg, basket hands behind the head, lift up, and then back. Back to center, arms overhead, and then rest hands at the hips. So bend this front knee a bit for the transition. The back heel falls down, straighten the front leg. And now we're gonna turn to face the back of the mat. So right toes in, left toes face back. Bend left knee and arms open wide. Let's take side angle, glide to the back of the mat, drop the elbow down, right arm reaches across. First arm variation, the right arm can wrap around your waistband. Open that shoulder. A little bit more core work. Reach the left arm straight out at the back of the mat. Then inhale yourself up, warrior two. And take a big step all the way to the back of the mat and connect. Namaste. Reach the arms up, inhale. And take your forward fold, exhale. Inhale, step back plank. And exhale, low plank. Upward face. Downward facing dog. Breathe with this new vantage point, set your drishti point. Lift heels, bend knees, look forward. Step feet forward on the inhale, fold on the exhale. Up to standing, inhale, and hands to heart, exhale. So here's where we'll take the right knee and hug that right knee really high and in and close to the body. See if you can wrap maybe even the elbows around the arm, at least that right elbow. Press the left foot down, straighten that left leg. And we'll transition to a warrior three. So take a little lean out. And then you'll release the arms out by your sides, straighten that right leg back. Then carefully just drop that right foot down behind you. Come up to a quick high lunge so we can transition to your wide-legged forward fold. So set the feet up parallel, toes in. Then interlace the hands at the low back. Take the opposite thumb on top. Lift the heart, inhale. Lean out. Exhale, Prasarita Padottanasana C. Give the head a wiggle. And look down. Release the hands out in front of you. Press the mat away, inhale. Hands to hips. We'll come all the way up to standing. The right toes will face forward. Kick in with that back foot. Let's find triangle pose, arms wide. Glide out, right hand inside the leg, left arm up. Left arm can wrap the waistband. Right arm can reach out in front of you. Then inhale, press yourself all the way up, hands to hips. Let's take a step forward, connect at the top of the mat. And we'll find that either tree pose or the half-bound lotus on the right side. So we'll hug into the right knee once again, focusing on lifting up and up to really close the knee joint off. Left hand to the ankle or foot. Here's where you try to bring the heel closer to the hip. And you can hold here. Both hands can stay at the leg, or you let the knee drop down and the right hand wraps around the low back. So in an ideal world, the right knee is actually pointing straight down. All right, let's take that right hand to the knee, lift back up, extend, give a shake, and pedal out. And connect at the top of your mat. Namaste. Vinyasa, inhale to reach, and exhale to fold. Plank pose, inhale. Low plank, exhale. Upward dog in. Downward dog, exhale. Let's glide out to your high plank pose. You might need to lengthen the stance out. Heels will drop to the left. Left knee can lower. Right arm to hip, and then overhead. Good, get into your side body by reaching that arm nice and long in front of you. Hips are high. And if you want that added beat, see if you can hover the right foot or lift it. Look down, hand and foot to the mat. Plank straight to dog. Left leg in the air. And step left foot forward. Low lunge. Drop the back knee, untuck the toes. Walk the hands up to front thigh. Check in, knees over ankle. And then the inhale. Big reach up. See if you can lift yourself away from the mat while still lunging forward. Then tent down and straighten through left leg. Big toe touching the mat. Exhale, bend. Inhale, float. Exhale. Inhale, extend. Exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale. Inhale, extend. We're pausing, so walk the hands under shoulders and press down through that big toe. Nice opening for front of ankle and shin. Exhale to rebend. Hands come inside the foot as it heel toes wider, and you've got your lizard lunge, either staying on the hands or taking it lower, using props underneath as needed. A static hold here, so find your deep breath. Pull the left knee into the body. Last breath or two. If you tucked the back toes, you can lift that knee, making it an active lizard lunge. Drop that knee down. Let's come back to your hands. Lift that back knee up and step back, high plank. Exhale, low plank, upward face, and downward facing dog. Lift heels, bend knees, look forward, and let's come to sit. And onto your back, setting up for your Shavasana, and extend each leg, arms by your sides. Full breath in through the nose, and a sighing release. Enjoy these moments to yourself. Take some movements of the body, couple breaths. Hug the knees in and take a landing on your right side. We'll come all the way up to a seated position. Thanks so much for joining practice today. My name is Tina. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste and subscribe. Bye-bye.